how do I get girls if I'm a nerd? Well, first, let's define what a nerd is. A lot of people think being smart or being nerdy and being socially awkward are all the same thing. That's not true. Just because you're smart, it doesn't mean you're a nerd. And just because you're into nerdy shit, it doesn't mean you're smart. Sorry to break it to you nerdy motherfuckers. Also, being nerdy and being socially awkward are not the same thing. You can be into nerdy shit without being socially awkward by following this two-step process. Step 1. Don't try to hide it. Step 2. Act like it's actually a good thing. Let me explain. A lot of nerdy guys become socially awkward because they think their hobbies are unattractive. You have a friend who plays baseball. That's an attractive hobby. While you read comic books, that's an unattractive hobby. And you start to think, I have unattractive hobbies, therefore girls think I'm unattractive. You start believing you're unattractive and destroy any chance you have of being confident. And a lot of people say, oh, just be yourself. So you go out and you be yourself and the girl doesn't like you anyway. And then you realize you're 25 years old and have never had a girlfriend. And you're spending your Saturday nights making sure your Magic the Gathering cards are still in mint condition while you trim your neck beard. So let me explain what to do. Let's say you're out somewhere. You're at school, you're at a party, you're on the internet, whatever. And you start talking to a girl. Your interests are baseball and gaming. So, naturally, you try to emphasize that you're good at baseball and you try to downplay your interest in gaming. Because girls find baseball attractive and gaming unattractive, right? Wrong. Girls don't give a fuck. They only care if you care. If you believe your interests are unattractive, they'll believe it too. Look, if I'm talking to a girl and a nerdy-ass topic comes up, I own it. I don't try to hide it. I talk about it like it's the most badass thing ever, because if I'm into it, it fucking is. Like my favorite TV show is The Flash. After the season finale, I was hyped the fuck up, and I saw this really hot girl, and I was like, hey, did you see the season finale of The Flash? That was my opening line. Never talked to the girl before. Didn't have any good openers on deck, so I'm like, hey, did you see the season finale of The Flash? And she even said it didn't look like something she'd be into. So we started talking about The Flash. Then we started talking about other favorite TV shows, and as you know, everyone gets hyped up when they talk about their favorite TV show. A couple of days later, she came over and watched The Flash. Now, let's say it had gone the other way. You're talking to a girl about how good you are at baseball, and The Flash comes up and you try to downplay your interest in it.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not really into The Flash. I mean, I only watch it because, like, my little brother makes me. I mean, I hope you don't think that's weird or anything, because I'm usually, like, into alpha shit, like sports and parties and fucking bitches. Hashtag alpha male, bro. Hashtag my haters make me famous.
Congratulations, you're a fucking douchebag. All that does is immediately give off a negative vibe and ramps up the awkwardness. And since you're being defensive as fuck, it shows her that you think you're unattractive. And then she'll think you're unattractive, and that's it. It's over. You fucked up. Instead of hooking up with that girl tonight, you're going to be spending another night with your right hand. All you gotta do is own it. Don't be defensive. Don't try to portray yourself as someone you're not. Just be yourself and own it. You think if a girl meets Brad Pitt, and you find out he likes reading comic books, she's gonna dump him? Fuck no. Get real. Brad Pitt can do as much nerdy shit as he wants. He could have a fucking full-size Iron Man suit sitting in the middle of his living room and nobody would find him unattractive. Because he owns that shit. He's gonna be confident as fuck and he's not gonna be awkward about it. The reason I can do whatever I want without appearing unattractive when I do it is because I don't try to impress anyone when I do it. If I want to do something, I'll just do it. I don't even think about whether other people will find it attractive or not. If you think you're unattractive, then other people will think you're unattractive too. If you don't give a fuck, then other people don't give a fuck either. Want to learn more ways to get sexy bitches into bed? Then join the Base Olympian Army by clicking that subscribe button right now.